This is the story of three friends and their decision to approach the re-release of Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green in a new way. If you're a fan of the Fire Emblem games, it's possible you've heard of a draft before. To break it down to its most simple terms, a few players take turns drafting members of the playable cast into their armies, and then attempting to beat the game with just those characters, regardless of if they turn out good or bad. And sometimes they turn out quite bad. I'm looking at you, Guy. So I went to my friends Cody and Pineapple, and I pitched them this idea. Let's apply the same logic to Pokemon. We'll take turns drafting the starters, the three fossils, and most importantly, the various areas in the game where you can encounter Pokemon, and let's claim them as our own. For example, if I were to claim Viridian Forest, I hope you weren't planning on using Pikachu to beat Misty, because only I can now catch Pokemon in Viridian Forest. And that's exactly what we did. Taking turns in a randomly picked order, we've picked first our starters, then routes, and finally fossils as we prepared and planned potential teams that we could use to take us to the Elite Four and through the post-game. So how did things shake out? A little something like this. First up, Pineapple was in a prime position as he got to select the first starter and went with Squirtle. Cody, being in the second position, got to choose not only his starter, but which one I'd be venturing through Kanto with, and selected Charmander, leaving me with Bulbasaur. So without pick of a starter, what did that leave me? Well, because we moved from starters to routes, I got to pick the first game area of catchable Pokemon. And what did I go with? Well, in a move that wasn't particularly wise with regards to the early game, after thinking, I decided to lock down Silphco as the first claimed route. Why? Because Lapras is pure anime nostalgia and I'm not driven by logic most of the time. Okay, so after we had divided up all the routes, yellow being places that either offered no Pokemon to catch or a couple of free spaces like getting Eevee and the Fighting Dojo Hitmons, this is how things looked. Which left Cody with all the power to pick the first fossil, and he picked Aerodactyl. Pineapple was given the middle slot and chose to team up with Ammonite, gaining the blessing of Twitch Play's Pokemon in the process. Which left me with Kabuto, which I'm cool with because Kabutops is a big murder bug, and I'm about that. Want to follow our progress? We may stream our misadventures, and I say may because we haven't completely figured that a bit out yet. But at either rate, I'm going to link Pineapple's Twitch down below. Go follow him, and I hope you have a nice day.